There was once a devotee of God. He was a chamar. He belonged to a caste considered to be a low caste in India, chamar. His name was Chokha Mela. But he was deeply religious. So once he went into the market and he saw some bananas on sale. So he thought, I must buy these bananas and offer them to Thakurji at the mandir. And as a result of that, he forgot all about why he had gone to the market. So he bought the bananas and brought them to the temple. And he offered them. So the priest, when he offered them, he took them by mistake. Mistakenly, he just took them. But when he realized who had offered them, then the priest became very upset and furiously he threw the bananas. And he said that bananas offered by such a lowly person like you? How is that even possible? So Chokha Mela, he picked up the bananas and he came back home. Drowned and lost in the deep ocean of thoughts. He could not sleep. He wasn't worried about the insult and the mockery that he received, but he was heartbroken and grief-stricken because he felt he was not fortunate enough to be able to offer those bananas to Sri Krishna in the mandir. On the other hand, when the priests, when they put God to sleep, God to bed at night, in the evening, and they went back to their homes, then Sri Krishna could not sleep either. So he came to the house of Chokha Mela and he said, "Oh, my devotee, give me those bananas. I am just craving to eat bananas today." So his heart overwhelmed with deep gratitude for the causeless mercy of Sri Krishna. Somehow he managed to prostrate to Sri Krishna, and with folded hands, he pleaded. And he said, "My Lord, my heart is so fallen and wicked. How could you possibly accept my bananas?" So Sri Krishna said, "I did not throw them. I did not reject them. I am hungry, so bring them out. I want to eat them." So he offered them to Sri Krishna and he ate them and he took the rest for Rukminiji. And so when he brought them to her, and he said, "Eat these bananas and see how great they taste." So she also ate them, some, and she kept the rest. So the next morning when the priests, they opened the temple, they saw banana peels lying all over. So they immediately suspected that it was Chokha Mela, that these banana peels look like they're from the same bananas that were offered by Chokha Mela. So they figured that, oh, okay, I get it now. I think that he has bribed our God. So let's go and teach him a hard lesson. So they showed up at his house and they beat him badly. Now, how could God, Bhakta Vatsal, how could he tolerate such an act of injustice toward his loving devotee? So while the priests were there at Chokha Mela's house beating him up, God decided to lock the door from inside. So when they came back to the temple to offer their worship, the door was locked. God had bolted it from inside. And so they pleaded and begged, and he would not open the door. And after trying and being persistent and pleading enough, then God said that go and bring Chokha Mela on your shoulder. Go bring him to me, and only then I will accept your worship. So the priests, they went back to his house. They brought him on the shoulder, and they realized how great and how evolved and what an elevated devotee he was, which they didn't know before. So this story, it depicts this virtue of Sri Krishna as being Deen Bandhu. So, oh Sri Krishna, when I think of your virtue, when I think of you, then I feel hope in my heart.